Hey everybody. We are playing this game called Punchline. I now know that it is called Punchline. It is not Panchira-in like I thought. It does seem like the goal of the game is to not look at panties, unfortunately. But it is nonetheless really awesome so far. I have been pulled out of my body. It's really just a story that I'm reading. It's not by any means a game so far. So we'll see what happens. Let's continue going down this path and playing this game. Oops. There we go. Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait, I'm not set up. I'm sorry. I gotta put this on my other screen here. Boom. Oh, wrong one. Oh, that's me on the screen. No, I don't want that. This one right here. All right, here we go. Joji Torombri. Why did you move to this room?
オイラの見立てでは、この部屋ならより多くのぶったまが集められる。
The way we see it, if we're in this room, we can get the most amount of buttamas.
気がするのら。
That's how we feel. 気がする。
大丈夫かよこいつ。
Is this guy okay? Okay. Now I think it's where the game starts. That was a long preference up to get to this point. All right. Okay. 今どれくらいのぶったまが集まっているかは、画面左下にあるぶったまゲージで確認できます。So if you want to check how many, you can check at the left bottom of the screen to see how many buttamas you have collected. このゲージが満タンになると、有力レベルがアップ。So if this gauge gets to max, full, then your spirit energy will go up, your spirit power. Oh, got this word before. I already forgot what this word is. Shogo mo. Oh, your title, your designation. もう一段階上、一段階上の Normally it'd be Joe when you're combined like that, but I'm pretty sure they mean 一段階上のものになり you go up in one title ハート型の鍵が動かせるようになります and you'll be able to move you'll become able to move the heart-shaped key. Okay. So I've gotta go. Honestly, the music's too loud for me. Hang on. Just too. I'm gonna stay on the screen for a while. I don't know why. I feel like staying on this screen is the right thing to do. All right, the SE music is too. Which is it? This one, or is it the BGM? I don't know. That's sound effects. Let's bring this one down a little bit. All right, and that's a little better. The pause screen's actually really great.
貴様が使える霊力の回数には限りがあるからね。
Ooh. I forgot to mention this, but the amount of times that you can use your spirit power has a limit.
霊力を使い切る前にレベルを上げないと打ち止めで手詰まりになってしまうのら。
If you don't raise your level before you run out of spirit power, your hands will be tied. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure that means he won't be able to do anything about it. He can't stop it. Okay, 回数はぶったまゲージの上にある表示で確認できます。Okay, so your spirit energy, the amount of times you can use it is listed above the buttama gauge. It's displayed there. So there we see, for example, it says 残りあと3回。
あ、わかったわかった。
Got it, got it.
それじゃあ、まずはどうやったらいい？
まずはどうやったらいい? I got it, I got it. Alright then, so what do I do first?
まずは部屋の中を回ってぶったまげさせる。つまりいたずらするターゲットを探すのだ。
Okay, first of all, you look around the room. We're gonna look for someone that we can be mischievous with, a target.
ある程度近づかないとターゲットは反応しないから、いろいろ移動してみるだよ。
So you have to move. You have to get pretty close, or the target won't have any reaction. It won't react. So you have to move to various positions. コントローラーの L1 と R1 ボタンでカメラ切り替え。What is that key? Oh, that must be this one. Okay. So with this key, whatever this key is called, whole call, must be whole call, huh? 方向キーでカメラの向きを、上下左右に変えられます。Well, let's try it. We have so much information. Okay. Alright. I like how when they point to the target, they're pointing right to her butt, which is exactly what I would like the target to be. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? 有力の That is sha, I believe, like 放射線 and that's te, sha te hain. I think that's te and tedo, isn't it? Or is it it's yeah, it's tedo. 範囲内にカメラだと、画面上にいたずらできるターゲット名が表示されます。Okay. So I have no idea what that is. Let's look up here. It's gonna be one of those ones that I have to put in all the kanji. Satay is not gonna be it. That's Korean. There it is, satay. Oh my god, that is literally a word. Satay came right up. Okay, so let's look. Satay means range. What? I never knew that. Okay. Of a missile. So satay hain nai. Okay, so the range camera, like satay is range, but hain is also range. Hain. Extent, scope, sphere. Okay. Scope, sphere, range. They both mean range. The range scope, within the range scope camera. If you're within the range, basically, if your spirit power is within range, the name of the mischievous itazura, right? A target that you can be mischievous with will be displayed. Where would that be? Oh, right here. So I guess target. Oh, they're pointing to the taosu and yurasu. All right. All right. Here we go. Shut up, Jack. I'm gonna just ban you for being a jerk. Jack, right now, I want to get you on Discord right now. You're gonna connect with your mic, and you're gonna read everything for me. You're gonna read it all, and then you're gonna translate it for me, and you're gonna be perfect. I want to do that right now. Okay. Just gonna skip over to here. We're gonna get you into Discord. Let me know where you are. I'm waiting for you, Jack. Come on. Come on, Jack. Where are you, Jack? At Jack. Hang on. I don't know how to get to this screen. There you go. Okay, Jack. Jack, where are you, Jack? Come on in. You need to be my interpreter. Translator, this is your time to shine, to show your skill. Come on in. No, Jack, it's not an option. If you're going to tell me that I can't do it, you got to fucking prove that you can. Come the fuck in right now. Come in. Prove it to me. Anybody want to take me up on this challenge? Come into Discord right now. Sit in my spot. and read the game live and give me translations of everything right now. You're in. Okay, say hi to me. Let's do it. I actually think Jack can do it. I just want to know for sure. Jack's been consistently good. I want to see. I'll give him a chance. And then you guys can all follow him on his YouTube channel. Because he's probably like the man you want to follow. I'm not seeing anyone say hi to me in general, Jack. Unless your name is completely different. Come on. At Jack. No, that's Conoco. At Have. No one with a Have name. Just gotta stand here for a second, guys. A little bit of a pause in the game. We're waiting for... You're in general voice. Okay. General voice. Well, I can't be in general voice because I don't know if I can be in... I guess I'm in general voice. I don't know if it's going to work, though. Son of Flynn. All right, well, come on in. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a delay that's going to make it a little bit difficult. Here. We're not going to do it in general. At Son of Flynn. Now, you're not in here. I don't see you. There you are. Okay. Okay, hang on, Jack. We're not going to do it this... we're going to do it another way. I'm going to add you...
I'm going to mute the stream. Sorry.
No, I'm going to... Okay, you can't hear me?
Of course. I was watching John Oliver's video on Japan. So
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
We can hear you on Discord, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be... I'm not going to be in here.
Sensei, kikoeru no.
Kikoeru, yo. Listen, I'm going to add you as a... We're going to talk...
Kikoeru no.
Kikoeru, yo. Anata no koe. Kikoeru, yo.
Gomen.
Let me, kick. No, it's not
Are you mocking my pronunciation?
Absolutely not. I was imitating it because obviously I want to be as good as you. How do I...
That's the only... George, that's the only thing I have going for me is my pronunciation.
Well, you're a dick, right? We've already approved this, so...
We have established this fact.
All right.
That's
listen.
my form of comedy. All I have is my job and my comedy. Like, that's it.
All right. Well, I'm not going to take any of that away. As a matter of fact, this is
you
your
have
chance.
A wife and 2 daughters. I have nothing.
This is your chance to shine. You're going to help me. You're going to be my assistant on this game.
I don't understand anything. Like, I have to listen.
No.
Can I be the assistant?
You just said, wakaranai no? Nihongo ga pera pera na no ni.
Because you've been studying since you were 17.
I have not. This is the common misconception. I have not been studying. I went through high school, learned Japanese, and then just did shit. I'm only studying now. Like, look, I'm going to show you something. Right back.
And I've been studying since March of last
I can't hear you.
year.
Shut up.
Thanks
right
to you. You should be jerking yourself off right now, George. Because, like, oh man, this guy understands so much Japanese because of the fact that he's been learning by my books.
Listen, there's a lot of pressure on me because of the fact that I'm this book author. And it all started with this whole AJAT shit. There's a lot of pressure on me to be better than I am. So I have bought...
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Shut up. I have bought kanji games to learn. I'm fucking done. I'm learning all of my bushus like I know bushu randomly. Like I know, Gonben and Ningben. I know them randomly over time. I am done.
George Sensei, mate kudasai. Moshi wakarimasen.
Hey. You have to go somewhere?
No. I'm just saying, like, I'm being as deferential as I can be. Like, I in no way was trying to be like a fucking asshole in the most direct way.
Too bad you failed.
I clearly succeeded.
Sensei.
All I was trying to say was that I was literally, it was sarcasm.
Can I say something? Listen, this is a good time to talk about this, okay? The whole AJAT thing really shed light on where this is the thing that sucks for me about AJAT is they're not wrong that I should know more. I have been so casually awesome, and no one's ever challenged me. Like, no one's ever said, you don't know your shit like you should. Because I do know my shit more than 99% of the people, right? So all of a sudden I'm getting challenged by these, in my mind, this is just me talking out of my ass, but these punk ass kids want to challenge the old man on the block, and I can't punch like I should be able to punch. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna step this shit up. I'm not gonna lose to these kids because I never. Yes.
まずに話してもいいの?
You don't put a knee after Mazu, but go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
Go, I'm
I'm not an AJAT fanatic.
I know you're not.
Like
Look,
that.
I know you're not.
No. What I was trying to say is that like you are learning, or you have learned and have practiced your Japanese in the most natural way because you're married to a Japanese woman, and you have daughters that have, you know, with Mari more than Arisa, like more understanding of Japanese. Trust me when I say that I have friends that, you know, my friend's mom is native Japanese and her daughters have listening ability but not speaking ability in Japanese. But what I'm trying to say is that you've learned in the most natural way that I can think possible. AJAT is like very much like drive yourself into Japanese listening and understanding. Where like the only comment I was trying to make is that like, oh, you don't know what you're reading. Like I don't understand a fuck of what's going on. But if I hear the voice actors in the game, I'm like, okay, I can kind of understand
here's
what's
the happy
going on.
thing. Here's the happy thing for me. Like right now, I should have known Hoko. That was like, why the fuck didn't I know Hoko until I looked at it for a second? Because it was like Ho and Muki. I have really not spent time reading a bunch of stuff, and that's my complete weak spot. And AJAT, the whole AJAT incident, I'm glad it happened. The whole Matt first originally calling me out really has said, I have got, if out of all the languages I speak, the one that I've studied the most recently is Korean. So there are even spots where my Korean, I know things that I don't know how to say in Japanese because I've studied them as an adult. When I was, and I think that's a bad thing. It's like I have been purposely ignorant. Like I never took the JLPTs because I've always hated the fact that people study to the test. I hate that test because people study to it. And every book I've ever picked up, I have these JLPT books, but I open them up and I go, this is unusable Japanese. A lot of the high level stuff is like I would never use it.
No, George. God.
No. Listen.
I'm a very like debative. Like I'm very in favor of debate, like conversation and like contending the points that people make. So I'm not trying to be like disagreeing with you.
First of all, wait. I'm not fighting against you, Jack.
I know, and I'm not fighting against you.
I am just now. This is it. I'm not holding back on what I'm saying. I'm
George.
saying. Wait, stop. This is important. Let me say this. I feel like I should be better. Like there are times when I talk to my wife and I know, you know what? I don't know how to say exactly the thing I want to say here. So I've gotten very good. I'm really good at speaking around what I don't know. That's where the whole say what you can say, not what you want to say comes, because I have to do it all the time, right?
Right, and I very much learned that your perspective on examples of particular grammar being realistic as opposed to being like these pre-edited ways of speaking Japanese to use that example are terrible examples because of the fact that they're just so outlandish that they perhaps give the most banal example of how to use that particular grammar. So I'm agreeing with you on the particulars of like, hey, if I open this book about the JLPT and then, oh, this grammar is absolute shit because no one would ever say this. Like people are going to learn the grammar, but they're not going to be able to use it because of that fact.
Well, there are times where
it's a situation where like you have learned your way of speaking Japanese because of the fact that, yeah, I understand where you're coming from there. Like I'm not trying to disagree with you there. I'm just saying.
Well, I want to say, here's the thing. Like my perception, my understanding of how the world works, it keeps getting. I keep learning that I'm mistaken. Like yesterday, that word came up. I think it was a sonbun. I think that's what it was. It was the son and sonzai, and I think it was bun. And it meant as much as you desire. Sonbun. And I was like,
don't know
I
how to
never
say
heard
that.
that. How is that even a word? And then I was talking to my wife yesterday, or this morning, and I said, you know that word, Sonbun? And she goes, oh yeah, as much as you want. I'm like, you just know it, but of course now I want to say something about my wife. She reads every day, novel after novel after novel after novel. She's got a super high level, degree of Japanese. And now I'm going to tell you exactly what she said to me. Now this is me coming out and saying, look, my wife is the first person that ever told me when we first met, your Japanese is good, but it's not great. She said that to me. And that was the first time I got true evaluation. Now, my Japanese is obviously, I know better than them because I can watch videos from 2002. I have a good record of the last 16 years of me on video, so I know. While there are things that I said in some videos where I go, oh wow, I don't ever say that anymore, but wow, it's amazing that I knew it, But for the most part, I think, okay, I can catch more mistakes of my Japanese back then. But even yesterday, my wife said,
because of you, and because of your teachings, and because of your effort to say don't just go with what I teach, my ability to understand anime or Japanese drama is better than 99% of the world. But you're at the 99.999% because
maybe that's the thing. That's the thing, maybe. And as a human, I think, is this Matt guy really so good? When he read that video game...
No, he's not, because he speaks like a fucking...
Okay,
I don't want to say like a Yakuza, but he speaks like such a fucking...
Now, I have said that, so I don't know if I've planted that in you or if you genuinely feel that.
I can hear how he speaks.
Like I've seen it, he's like, so
no, Sensei, I can compare that to how other people speak, and I can be like, I think he's learned so much from...
He's learned way wrong.
That are just simply fucking wrong. And
here's what I was saying though. Just a second.
A conversation with someone that he is expected to speak higher to.
This is what I said. This is what I've said about Matt on more than one occasion, and my wife even agreed with me. I said, he learned Japanese in a way that he didn't learn Japanese culture. He didn't learn the humility of Japanese, and I've tried to give him that. What is it? Minoru hodo inaho atama sagaru kana. There's some. I forget the exact way that it goes. I always have to look it up. But it means the higher the wheat chaff, the taller the wheat chaff gets, which means the higher in skill or level in society that you get, the deeper your head must bow. He can't speak that way. For example, he's 22. I'm 46 almost. I have years of doing what I've done. I've earned respect, but when he speaks to me, he doesn't have that difference. In Japanese, at least. In English, he does.
No. Because he learned from sources where it's almost expected that he's going to be looking at interactions that are on a friendly level at best. If I would just put on the hat of an AJAT learner, they're going to be learning from Japanese drama. They're going to be learning from anime, and even in such situations, you're going to have a hodgepodge of communication that's on a very informal level. And
I have so many issues with this AJAT shit. I have so many issues, and I try to hide it. I try not to talk about it because number one, I don't want to look like the big guy slapping down the new guy because I think Matt is freaking.
You don't.
Let me say this. Let me finish this thought. But I think that Matt is fantastic. And I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I was supporting him. I was giving him $100 a month, which is the max I'd ever paid anybody that it wasn't getting work done from them. I was giving $100 a month on Patreon. Another guy, Nuke Marine, I was giving 40. I was giving Ammo Misa, I think 25, her max allowance. And that guy Lawai, whatever. I don't know his name. But I was giving.
I think Misa is the only one out of that list that I would honestly give.
Misa's the only one that's my troop of competition because Misa's fucking badass. Now
Misa is a fucking beast.
Horse badass, and she's the only threat to me. I don't see AJAT as a threat. There's no way.
No, I don't see her as a threat, George.
No. Let me say this. Stop. Misa's a threat.
No, she's not.
Let me say this. Let me explain why. AJAT is not really a threat because he's so small, right?
Oh, God.
And because I know it's going on YouTube. It's literally on YouTube right now, and this stream won't go unhidden after it's set to release. But Misa is. I love Misa, and when she had 3,000 subscribers, I was like, I gotta hire her. That's exactly what I said. The one thing that held me back was her delivery. I didn't like her delivery. She's like, today I'm going to talk about, and the way she spoke, I was like, it's not friendly, and I didn't like it. I think she's improved a lot, though. She smiles more now, and she has a lot of people helping her, and she's got like 150,000 subscribers now. She completely blew me out of the water because she's the true threat for me. And I say threat, hang on, let me say this. She's not really a threat. She's actually competition. When she gets enough money together, gets her stuff together, she'll release a book. And that will be a direct competition to me. Any book that AJAT releases will be the Buddhism Guide to Learning Japanese. It's not going to be...
It's going to be the Dummies Guide.
It won't be the Dummies Guide. It will not be the Dummies Guide. No, it will not.
I will bet you money right now.
Matt cannot do the Dummies Guide. Matt is going to talk about meditation.
The Cliff Notes Guide?
No, it won't be that. They don't teach you Japanese. They teach you a way to learn Japanese. They're like saying, this is how you practice driving a car. They don't actually say... When you're shifting this gear, you have to push at this particular moment. They don't teach that. That's not what AJAT's all about. They teach you, read the book in this fashion. That's what they've done, right?
Like,
now, Matt's a little bit scary competition-wise because he's smart and he's learning. He looks at every criticism that he gets and he rolls with it. Like they've changed from doing the entire all 3,000 or whatever kanji from the Remembering the Kanji book, and now he's taken the advice of Nuke Marine, and he's doing the 500 most commonly used kanji, which I think is a brilliantly good, smart idea, right? You know, and I'm rewriting kanji from zero, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm teaching the kanji in the order that the Japanese learn it. Within 80 to 160 characters, we mix them up into groups.
Because it's reasonable to learn that way. I mean,
and because you can test to that. You could test to that. Even though I hate tests, you could test with the kanji.
No. Like this is what I said is that like I've learned from your books as much as I can, but I understand that you've even said learn from outside sources.
Because there's no way you can learn all from me. There's just no way.
And you've been honest about that, and I've really appreciated.
And I'll tell you, the other thing too is like, that this is something I used to say in the classes. I would say, "Welcome to day one." The book we're using is written by me and my wife. And one thing you need to know about any book ever written on Earth, it is the opinion of the author. So you need to get multiple opinions from different people and choose which one you like. So don't be afraid to buy other things. Like I've always known. Here's the thing, Misa's not really a threat, honestly, because people would buy her book and my book if she had a book. They would buy both. Like a lot of people get excited. I have so many books. Like for example, I didn't buy just one way to learn the Bushu. I bought 3 ways to learn, and it might not be the last, right? Depending on how I feel.
Right.
But
no, sorry.
I say it's the opinion. So what and it's also based on my experience. So for example, I'll give you a really good example of like something that wasn't in our book. And a good student of mine who went all the way through level 5 in the live classes back in the day, he said, "I can't believe you didn't teach me Ohia." And I was like, "What's that?" I didn't even know what it was. Who knows what that? You know what that is, right?
No, I don't. I was going to give a counter example of things that I've learned.
It's cold water. It's cold water when you're at a restaurant. You say Ohia. Just like Japanese has Oyu for hot water, they have a word for it. This is cold water, right? And I would always say Tsumetai mizu. And that's what's in the book. Like literally, even now, I have not added Ohia in the book.
It's kind of, I mean, I hate to be crass, but it's kind of like saying penis versus cock. I mean, it's a different way of saying.
Thanks for demonetizing me, Jack. God damn it.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Both are clinical terms, sort of.
Yeah, because the last time I was in the doctor, he's like, "All right, take down your pants and show me your cock." That's what he said to me. He said it to me directly, and I was like, "Okay, that's a little bit awkward."
I'm sorry. Penis versus male genitalia. Okay, we've saved ourselves here, George. I'm sorry. No, I'm like that's a great example of like things that I've learned outside of your book source. Where,
ma'am, we're gonna do a breast.
I looked at
check.
Nihongo.
Can you pop out your tits?
I looked at. No. Okay, can I give my example? So, like I think one of the videos or channels that I looked at, other than you, and I'm gonna be completely frankly honest, was Nihongo no Mori.
Oh, those guys? Yeah. Can I tell you what I don't like about those guys?
It's cutesy, it's kawaii sugiru, but you know.
It's kawaii sugiru. And they assume that you know exactly what they're talking about.
Of
It's
course.
so
but-
amateur. Like I
No,
love
no,
Nihongo
no,
no
no,
Mori.
no.
I think they've probably gotten better. When I saw them originally, they had like 1,000 subscribers. I know they're bigger now.
No, George. I've used that term like. So one of my favorite, like I'm deviating a little bit here. One of my favorite bands from Japan is Wagaki Bando.
Mm-hmm.
They have such a range of different songs, but one of their songs that I've recently come across is like the definition of far too cute for their style. And if you look it up, Hana ni Nare is like one of the most cutesy, just like they literally use the Yankee Doodle sound, and it's far too cute. But
I don't know what the Yankee Doodle sound is.
like da 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 Yankee Doodle went to town.
They use
Like,
that for what?
They use it for their song. Like
Oh.
it's just
That's-
part of it.
That's weird.
But they have such a wide range of different sounds. Like Yoshiwara Ramento. Like I bought a book in all.
Oh, you're still,
Japanese
wait, you're
language.
talking about the band, not.
The band. I'm
Okay.
still talking about the band.
Okay, I was like,
But-
Nihongo no Mori's using. Okay,
But I deviated because you like understood what I meant when I said
Yeah.
kawaii suguru.
yeah.
But Nihongo no Mori, like they laid out this idea of goto ni, tabi ni, and oki ni.
Okay.
And through multiple viewings of their videos, I came to understand the differentiation between those three different ideas,
Mm-hmm.
even though it was like talking about intervals.
Right.
And I wouldn't have gone to said sources and learned that particular idea if it hadn't been for you saying, don't just rely on me. Go to other sources. And,
You have
you
to.
know,
It's like.
I
It's-
know.
Yeah, no. I just want to say
but
this.
I
Like,
wouldn't have done. I would have said like, no, I'm only going to learn from Japanese from zero.
Yeah, well, I already knew that. I already knew from early on that people would get stuck just working with me, and I knew it. I saw it, and that's when I started saying, "Don't just use me. Please don't just use me."
because you're intellectually honest. Because like companies like the one that produced Genki, companies that produce any kind of book are going to be like, ours is the best way.
The complete guide to learning Japanese,
Yeah.
the fun and easy way. I swear to God, if another company says the fun and easy way to learn Japanese, I'm gonna punch them in the face because it's not.
Same.
It's only
No,
fun.
No,
What?
because you're the only individual that honestly like proves that shit. And as like I have my fair share of complaints on your video about like religion and atheism and shit like that. Like we can
That's
get to
on my
that another
That's
time.
on my personal channel. That's on my personal.
That honestly would be a great conversation to have. But
Maybe.
it speaks to the fact that you're intellectually honest and you're like, I'm not going to be able to teach you everything in the time frame in which you want to learn. And
nor
such-
do I have the ability to teach you everything.
But that only compounds the fact, George. Like you're only making your own case further. So I mean, this sounds like if you boiled it down, this would only be like a me. Well,
Jack, I don't know. You're not such the dick anymore. I don't know what to do now.
I'm not a dick in reality. My comedy is that of a dick.
Oh, I
but,
see.
Like
You
I will take the piss out of you every single fucking day
Okay.
that I see the opportunity.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I really appreciate everything that you've done for me in being able to get to the level of Japanese that I've reached
I just
in a year and a half.
I appreciate that you cared about that.
Well, you know what? Go fuck you. I'm gonna go to AJAT.
You already are in age, man.
No, I'm not. Like, oh, God.
It's not even AJAT anymore. It's MIA. It's MIA. It's missing in action.
I
mean,
wish I had
Mass
just-
immersion approach, which I think is a great name. I think it's a great name.
Yeah, no, I still get the daily emails, and it's fucking annoying.
Well, I had to unsubscribe. The thing for me was I stopped paying everyone on Patreon. Anybody that's not me, I said, fuck it, I can't do it anymore. Because what would happen was I was subscribed. First of all, I just jumped out of their channels, right, on Discord. That was what I did. I was like, because I wanted to support them. And then when the payment processed, I got added back in automatically. I was like, nope, I'm out. I have to stop supporting.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to get back in, because I would go into those channels and it seems so twisted sometimes. Not all the time. But like when you go in there and people are having an interesting conversation, and then you'll see someone like Matt will come in and be like, You got to get back to your listening. I'm like, Jesus, calm down.
You wanted to talk about demonetization. I'm like thinking of a Trump joke right now. Like,
let's not do Trump,
I'm sorry.
or I will get a negative review on my book because I talked about Trump in a bad way. So don't do that.
You'll get like 300 votes. I'll ensure it. The entire state of Colorado. The entire state of Colorado will in fact vote you up.
The problem with voting someone up or down on one, I noticed this the other day when I posted that link to that comment. I said, look what this guy said. Do you think he's correct? Then everyone downvoted it, right? Then it became the most critical review of my book. Right next to the 5-star review was that 1-star review about he is rude to his viewers.
Okay,
like,
so
actually, it was Barbara Streisand effect.
That was my dick comedy coming out. I was just trying to say that like people are being so like compartmentalized in their
compartmentalized. I think that's the correct English. Compartmentalized.
This is what Japanese has done to me. I'm sorry.
Anyway, yeah.
No. What I was if I've ever come across as being as like throwing shade against you in stream or in
I really wanted you to come in though and try and just say, see, it's not that easy, is it?
No,
because there's more components. I want to say this. The reading, it's one thing, right? Then to grasp it and then speak it in a way in English that makes sense for the people watching. It's stressful. I was exhausted after yesterday.
George, the only other way that I've been really learning Japanese, other than looking at like the disparate number of grammatical points from like the JLPT test, other than your books, has been Japanese music. And I've looked at Hikaru Nara from Goose House. I've been looking at Zankoku no Tenchi no Teize. I've been looking at Fun Kissed. I've been looking at Wagaki Band. And like they have so many different levels of poetic Japanese that is not conducive to proper learning of grammar. It is in a sense, but
I'll tell you, like not. I mean, this is, I think, you say I'm honest, but I'm not. I'm not completely honest because it's easy to say I'm too busy to play these games. But then I was playing Sniper Elite, and then I was playing Become Human Detroit game. Because I felt they were easier and I had English subtitles. So forever I was like, oh man, I bought all these games. I bought so many games. Like, this is actually not one game. This is like game after game after game. But there's a fear inside of me because I've never played Japanese games like this. There was always this fear inside of me that I wouldn't be able to understand it. Because when Matt read that game, I was like, half of me is thinking that guy must have pre-read it. Because there's no way those kanji are easy. He didn't read a bunch of it. He only read a small section. And I thought, is he being honest? And until I talked to him live with my wife, I even doubted if he actually spoke Japanese. He does speak Japanese, and he does understand Japanese. And his accent is good. I want to point that out.
Great. But mine is too. That doesn't matter. That's the only thing I have going for me personally. Everyone else that's here, I'm sorry to monopolize the conversation, but I will say the one thing that I have going for me, and I'm gonna get a little bit personal here. So my friend is American, but both of her parents are Japanese. She understands but doesn't have the ability to speak Japanese. Her mom is like my source to the Japanese.
You know what she is? Your friend
community.
Is pure AJAT, all input, no output.
Yeah, sort of. I would say.
There's this video. There's this video online. I just watched it.
でも外国人じゃないよ。Like she's not.
外国人わかるよ。だけど彼女はずっと聞いててすごい理解できるようになったんだけども喋れないでしょ。喋らないでしょ。
I know, but like, I think there's a distinction to be made between the fact of like someone who is an AJAT learner, like a foreigner that is learning.
No, I wasn't meaning she's AJAT. I was just pointing out that one of the tenets of AJAT is input, right?
Right, but she's learned that since birth, so I don't think it's
okay. Well, we can call that. But I wanted to say there's this video that's got like 250,000 views. It's called "Language is 100% Input," and I watched it. Huh?
Really isn't.
I know it's not. That's the thing. And
I'm
I'm going to sum it up with this. I'm going to say directly, I do not want to be native level in any language. I do not want to have the perfect accent. I don't care. I do not care because I know that I am more attracted to people whose English is not perfect. It's cute to me. So I don't care. I don't think about it. It's just like I have bad teeth, so I've never had a problem where girls have to have perfect teeth for me to enjoy them. Do you see what I'm saying?
Well,
So
George, to be fair, like as an American, you have better teeth than like 90% of the Japanese population. But that's on
that's
purpose
why
by
I
the
didn't get them
Japanese
fixed.
people.
Obviously, I should have got them fixed when I was younger.
Yeah.
And now that we're talking about my braces, I only got this because
I'm sorry to deviate from the conversation.
no. I'm fine
I
with it.
was
Are you kidding me?
throwing that
Have you
asshole
seen my
thought.
live streams before? This is all I do is
Of
deviate.
course.
All I do is deviate.
I've been
yeah.
watching you for like.
I know
2
you're in
years
every
now.
stream. You're in every stream. I know I'm fucking with you. But what I'm saying is for me, I just want to get this out there. Now that I finally have a forum, the braces for me was like I live my life in a way where there's this phrase that stays in my head: erase future regret. And this has been something I've always wanted to fix. And I finally got the opportunity. It made sense to do it with Arisa because I have to take her anyway. Then I'll go with her, right? So we'll do it together. So we're doing it. And I'm erasing I know that it'll take easily 3 to 5 years. But at 53 years old or so, I'll have teeth that are straight. And I'll feel nice about that, you know? But, you know, it's never been... Like I do the covering of my mouth thing. I've done that. I know that I do that because I'm a little bit self-conscious. But I have so much confidence. It's never been a big deal. And the funniest thing about these braces is everyone that I told I got braces are like, your teeth weren't straight, which really leads me to believe that it's because I'm so aggressive in being who I am. That's not what they're seeing when they're seeing me. They're either looking at my eyes or my voice is out there. You know, so honestly, that's going to be a book one day where I talk about it, where it's like, it's not about how you look, it's how you carry yourself, right? It's really how you carry yourself. Well, I don't know how I got to that.
No, you're a case in point. I mean, AL Gold, I do want you to come in here at least for a comment. And
Who?
There's a whole slew of people that have come into the conversation.
Okay, all right. Well,
I'm sorry because on the one hand, this has kind of completely derailed George's gameplay of
who cares,
the most current
man? I
Japanese
live
game.
for live streams. Come on.
But I also feel like an asshole because I've monopolized the conversation because you were like calling me out. And like
That's
I'm
cool.
sure everyone were interested though.
Well, once I realized you're not call outable, then it kind of lost its magic.
I'm not. I've never claimed to be call outable. I'm just a fucking dick when it comes to comedy. I thought that's my perspective. But
Son of Flynn, do you have Netflix?
I do have Netflix.
You've got to watch the Norm Macdonald show.
I even quoted you before. My comedy is of a dish.
I will say, like, my comedy is based off of the most, like, combination of insult and, like, pushing the boundaries comedy. So if any of you have ever heard of Frankie Boyle from Scotland, case in point, my kind of comedy. He is, case in point, the best kind of comic that I've ever come across because he will push every boundary and yet push no boundaries because of the fact that he delivers.
I'm gonna say it again. Watch the Norm Macdonald has a show.
I have seen Norm in several occasions.
Never laughed so hard.
No, you have to see Frankie Boyle, best
All right.
kids.
I've probably seen him.
You probably have. But
I don't remember people's names that well, so because I'm so
No, I mean like Frank. Got it. I don't want to say any jokes that would possibly demonetize.
Don't ruin it.
So I will say, watch Frankie Boyle Best Bits Mock of the Week. Mock of the Week is a British comedy panel show.
All right.
And you will laugh your ass off. And the next time that I see you streaming, you will be like, "Oh my God, Jack, what the fuck did you just introduce me to?"
I want to address something that the known persona said.
I will say this one thing real quick, George. What you said about carrying yourself really resonated with me.
About whatting myself? Oh, killing myself?
No, resonating. Like, I guess how you present yourself.
Oh, okay.
I don't think since I came across your because when I started learning Japanese, I was all over the place. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these books from Barnes and Noble and learn hiragana and katakana, and cool, I'm gonna start from there. But in the course of trying to find online sources to supplement that, I came across your channel. And your video lessons were like the best thing that I'd come across because of the fact that it was someone who was explaining things to me in English about a different language and helping me understand them in a way that I could understand. And then from there, I said, okay, George's lessons can only take me so far. But
It's true.
at the end of the day, I'm going to keep coming back to you. And that's why every single time I might be like in kind of a half dick sense, when are you going to release the book 4 videos? Because
That's because I pointed out that that's a trigger point. That I get that. Let me say something, son of Flynn. Let me say something. Hang on. Let me say something. Hang on. Let me say something. I want you to know that you are exactly my goal. What you are doing, what you have done, is 100% why I write the books in the way that they're written. You didn't stop. And I didn't make you stop. I helped you go forward. And getting back to these other methods, that's what I have a problem with, these methods that throw everything at you. And I call it teacher masturbation, where they prove how amazing they are by teaching this crazy, crazy complicated system that only they get. And it's like they say, they make it look like they're helping you. It's like a humble brag. I don't know how to explain it for a teacher, but it's like, yeah, this is going to really help you out. And then they go, what? That's Osaka, Tohoku, Hokkaido Ben. But if you do it all together, it's really cool. I'm just showing you that I'm cool.
Instead, I've seen videos. I've seen videos of Akita Ben, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, I like, jokingly, and everybody take this with a grain of salt. I will buff George's helmet any day. Like, when it comes to teacher masturbation. I'm sorry.
I meant the teachers masturbating in front of the student is what I meant. God, I need to get a better damn explanation of this. But I was watching this show.
No. I had to throw that in there because that's my, like I said, that's my form of comedy. But no, I totemo dozo kyoshiku desu, sensei. Like that. That's the best way that I can say that is that, you know, for you.
Well, look, see, son of Flynn. The good thing about you is, you. So in the beginning, a student is really fragile. Like a student's really fragile, because they don't know anything. It's this scary, dark maze of things, right? And they need someone to be there and help them, or it's like I go to the gym twice a week, okay, but I only go because I know my coach will be there. So the funniest thing is I was never going to do these Japanese from Zero video series, but they've been one of the most impactful things I've done. I never thought it was going to be a good idea until I started doing them, until I saw the feedback. But if you're a student and you go down the wrong path, you get the wrong book that doesn't understand the problems that you're going to have, you'll just give up, and it will be completely justified. And you won't give up. You'll be like, I just got too busy. Yeah, I really loved learning it, but I just, my son got sick, whatever, and they'll justify whatever reason. But if it's easy enough, and I'll tell you, for the first 10 years after Japanese from Zero 1 was on the market, there was a lot of pressure for me to add a lot to it, because I knew how I could add to it. Even today, I said to Justin, why don't we scrap the current Japanese from Zero book and make it book 1 and 2 combined, and split out take out the workbook and make it a different component, and then we can raise our price just like Genki is to fucking $50. That's what I thought. I always say that, but the way that I talk to people, by the way, is I throw it out there as if I've decided it, and then I let the debate happen. I don't do that intentionally. It just over time, it's how I've been. So then Justin has to really defend that dumb idea, because it's a dumb idea, because we're the number one selling book that isn't in a college, right? Genki beats us. They're literally the only book that beats us, and there's a reason for that, right? There's a reason for that.
Pearson leads all the tests, but that doesn't mean that they're a good company.
Say that again?
I said Pearson leads all of the tests for college and high school. Pearson, the company that makes all the tests for like the GMAT and everything.
Oh, I think I saw that on. Didn't John Oliver do that on standardized testing?
Yeah. Oh God, I love John Oliver.
He's the best.
I'm sure you saw his bit on AKB48. the greatest bit he's ever done.
I have not seen that. No.
Oh god, I'm posting it after this
okay.
conversation. I'm gonna post it right now. So keep talking.
Let me say something. Language Pepe, Peep, or whatever. You say I'm a proponent of AJAT, but I still recommend noobs to Japanese to watch all of your. Okay. I'm not an anti-proponent of AJAT, for the record. I don't have an answer for what do I do after Japanese from zero. The only answer that even makes sense to me is AJAT, because that's when you go balls in. You go, you know what? If you can do AJAT, you're gonna totally be amazing. Because the person, it's like, you know what? I used to sell Amway. Okay? I used to sell Amway. If you don't know what that is.
Really?
Yes. That was before I had my own company. That's what motivated me to start my own company. I got signed into Amway, and my uplink in Amway, it's a company that sells soap and long story short, you sell things, you buy things, and you earn points. Okay.
Wait, I'm the only reason I'm confused is because I'm trying to place when you did this because you had your own company importing
I was like 19
Japanese music
before
to the
I got
United
married.
States.
Before I got married.
Oh.
My first company was an import-export company, but it failed after like 3 years. So 18 to 21 in Japan, I did import into Japan, and I didn't do it well. I had one big customer that was good, but I didn't kept getting customers. So when I lost one customer, I was out. When that company failed, I was out. Right.
So, hey, George, just side conversation, just for the sake of posting this video, and correct me if my Japanese is incorrect. ポストして、どこでポストしてもいいですか?
どこにポストしたらいいんですか would be better. Where should I post it?
Okay.
It just post it in the main Japanese window. That should be good.
So
in the general? Yeah. That way more people see it.
Arigato sensei.
All right, so back to what I was saying. What was I saying?
About AJAT?
No, you were talking about your import-export company, and then...
so I was doing Amway. I was doing Amway. And I got up to 100 PV, which is literally level none. Okay, it's like nothing. By the way, this is how much I was into Amway. Mari was born. The doctor that was our OBGYN was my uplink's uplink. Okay, and when I refound religion temporarily, when I was 24, I found religion again temporarily. And I found that in my garage the other day. I was like, what's this letter? That was Amway, because I had been to a big Amway event, and they're very into God. So Amway was huge for me, okay? Where am I going with this story? There was some reason I was going through this story. Oh, Amway is a crappy business model, okay? It's crappy. But if you're a type of person that is balls into it, you will do amazing. That's what AJAT is. AJAT is a system for people that can go all in and do it. That's what I think.
But it's it's a high risk, high reward. Like if you don't make that happen, you're going to fall off.
You're the fall off, right? If you look at a
What the?
Oh, I'm sorry. Get this picture of, where is it?
Yeah.
Why are we laughing? He looks so smug in this picture. He's actually pretty handsome, but anyway. The thing is, when I was doing Japanese, I am the example of when I was young, I was balls into Japanese, right? The book I was using was crap. My teacher was good. But literally, when we got to level 4 in that class, you know how many students were in the class? 1. It was me. I was the only one in the class because no one got to that level because I was every day hitting Japanese. And kanji, God, I mean, I was into kanji so hardcore, right? But again, I want to remind you, after high school, that ended. I was not hard. I came back to the United States. I was a tour guide. Now, my Japanese did get a lot better as a tour guide because of the usage of Japanese every day. The usage, meeting thousands of different people around the country, really improved me. But I wasn't in a book, learning new kanji, learning new methods. There was no internet. The people nowadays, you guys have an amazing level of resource. This is the best absolute time to learn Japanese. You know why? Because in about 10 years, you won't need to. That's what I always think. We're always 10 years away from machines can translate for you. I just bought this thing on Kickstarter, I think. Hang on.
God, I want to provide a counterexample.
Okay.
God.
Hang on, hang on, let me show you this thing.
I'm so biased when I say that like for example, kaite shimatta. Like I bought it and now I regret it. Like that's something that
Katte
even
shimatta.
technology couldn't.
Uh,
Katte
Katte
shimatta.
shimatta.
Katte shimatta.
Um,
So like
damn it. What was
that's
this
something
thing?
that even maybe technology 10 years in the future could translate, but
Here we go.
as
It's
it
called
stands right
Langogo.
now-
Okay, check this out, man. Check this out. This is what I bought.
Langogo?
George, stop trying to stop me from learning Japanese.
What if you could speak any language? Would you travel more? Would you meet new people?
Yes.
This is
Yo,
Langogo.
can I say
Hannah's
something
favorite-
about the...
Absolutely.
There's like...
George's channel, so I don't know
I
what
haven't
to say.
given him permission to speak. The hell are you giving him permission?
I've been owning this conversation for the past hour.
All right, go ahead, speak. Go ahead.
So like I know I sound like kind of like an annoying millennial or something, but there's such an abundance of material online and there's so many resources. Me personally, I got confused at some point. Like I got so much resources and paid for a few services about learning Japanese, and I don't know, it just kind of stopped me. I was overwhelmed with
You know what
the
I think is
amount.
the worst problem with the way the internet is now? The
Yeah.
worst problem is this. I promise you, out of the how many people are in this Discord? Total. There's 229 people online right now in this Discord. 10 of them are going to start their own site to teach Japanese. I promise you. Because everyone that gets rarely decent, they think, oh man, there's got to be a better way. And then they start their own thing and they create their hiragana learning app. And they create their katakana. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. And it's low quality because they I'm not saying I'm high quality. I'm saying I lived in Japan 9 years before I even thought about
Yeah.
I'm saying that there's a lot of people that have enough knowledge, but they don't have depth of knowledge at all. And their experience is, I learned it this level, so I could definitely teach it to this level, which is fine. But that just really leaves a lot of like kind of half-assed products out there. I've already seen two people definitely went through my course. One of them, I found them on Yes Japan. I found their account, and they were selling their own course on one of those course websites you can make. And literally, they were just teaching my method in their own words. And I thought, that's what's going to happen. Everyone in here, if you, this has nothing to do with anything. I don't even know where I'm going.
And some people are gonna fall for it. Some people are gonna, I mean, not necessarily fall for it, but
Oh, you know what though? And then there will be some people that are amazing at it. I'm not saying that like I'm the only one that can do it, but it is frustrating when everyone who speaks Japanese has that video, How I Learned Japanese. And it's always got hundreds of thousands of views. Mostly if they're a cute blonde girl, it's just immediately you're going to get 100,000 views. And people will believe her because she's cute, but they never speak the language on their channel ever. And I don't get
it's
how
like
that's possible.
advertisements. Like if it makes you feel good, it was a good advertisement. It's like a commercial. That's the main rule for any commercial. If it makes you feel good, that it worked.
I don't know if you saw my commercial, shittiest commercial ever. It was I had a commercial.
Yeah,
on TV
guys,
for a
I
while.
don't know if you know, George released this whole commercial called like Tissue Box Channel. Like it was not that great.
Wait, what commercial was that?
I laughed my ass off at one of those. Oh my god!
You know what's surprising me about Tissue Box channels? I think I'm generally getting real fans of it. Like people have been recently in the last few days. I've had a few messages where like I am binging every Tissue Box, and it's like, okay, this person isn't there just because like I begged them to be there. Like I begged everyone to be there. I was like, come on to my channel. It's my art channel. But I'm a little bit excited about that, and I'm going to Arizona tomorrow, and I am like so ready to take some really good footage with Tissue Box. I'm ready. Like I got the Hero 5, the Hero 6 GoPro ready to go. I'm excited, man.
We got some outside.
What?
Sorry, someone said goodnight in channel. I can't read the kanji.
Yeah.
George, I've seen your Tissue Box video with like a very hard accent. I think Western accent.
I'm from the country.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's one of my favorite ones.
George, I don't know where your family's originally from, but my family's originally from Texas, so you really can't do that. That's our words.
I screwed it up because I said Lincoln City, and Joseph, the guy in here, he's like, I live in that area. We'd never say Lincoln City. We say Lincoln, and that bothers me now. Every time I see that part of the video, I'm like, damn it.
I'm so ready for like a group like Wagaki Band to come back to like South by Southwest in Austin and be there and be like,
the thing is, when I was doing,
ですけど、去年の2月から日本語を勉強しています。
you know, Son of Flynn, I have a lesson. I think it's in book 4 or 5. I can't remember. It's called Texas Dialect. Do you know that?
I remember it. I'm on book 4 right now.
Yeah.
I have yet to complete it because I've been going back and forth on different lessons.
Can I say something? I read book 4 today. Like so I was going through book 5 with Kanako today, and I was like,
yeah,
it's so difficult. Like book 5, I keep telling Kanako, this is like private discussion between me and Kanako. I'm like, did we skip a book? This is book 6, because we're talking about natural disasters, and it's like so hardcore, but we don't know the high level words to say these things, so we're dumbing it down. But then I go back and I read book 4, which has it's not all kanji, it's all hiragana. There's rare kanji here and there, but book 5 is all kanji. It's all kanji and furigana. So I look back at book 4 and I'm like, this book's so dumb.
To be complete, like there were a handful of typos when I was going through book 4 initially.
Hell no, there's no typos in book 4.
No, there are fucking typos.
No, you're fucking lying. I don't believe you.
But
no way.
The one thing I was saying is that no with book 4, and I'm being completely honest here because I know you appreciate that. Book 4 was the book where you introduced the idea of transitioning out of furigana to full kanji.
Yeah, it's called kanji recognition.
You didn't even half-ass it. You quarter-assed it. Because there were times where you just completely said, like, okay, we're going to stop using this particular furigano and we're going to go straight to kanji. And in the next fucking chapter, you were like, oh, let's show you only hiragana.
That's a lack of proofreading. That's just really a lack of proofreading.
Fine, then we'll go through the book together and I'll be like, what about this, Jordan?
Well, here's the problem. I've had the problem with every proofreading we've done so far, I use amateurs. I've got to use a professional. Someone that really knows how to look at it and charges me good money. Like the people that do, like, you know, I brag so heavy about all the work we did in Kanji from Zero to get rid of bugs, and it still had a lot of bugs, and that was the thing that we got slammed on, was, really? How many people looked through it? Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate.
No, I was gonna make a glib comment like, you got one right here, but
oh, are you kidding me? You know how disheartening it is where you open it up and you're like, oh shit, that's a typo. You just randomly open up to a random page with a typo right?
No, I think it was only the beginning of the book that I noticed any sizable typos. And
there it is.
Honestly, the glossary.
There's our Texas.
Texas Ben.
Yeah, that's what the reading
comprehension is. There isn't a Texas dialect.
Yeah, that was that.
I love the conclusion of that story because it's like, really, there isn't a Texas.
What was the conclusion of that story? Hang on.
There isn't a tech. No, that's the whole thing. It's like, can you teach me Texas dialect?
Yeah, he goes
like they're really.
彼は10分ぐらい笑っていました。そして言いました。テキサス弁がないよ。シカさんは恥ずかしくなりました。
I think because my family is like almost entirely from Houston, and I live in Colorado, so I can't really claim too much. But I think that more than anything was like, oh, this applies to me. I feel special.
He was random.
I mean, god damn it, I have such like accent fluidity, like Larry the Cable Guy, that I just start getting.
Well, you know, Larry the Cable Guy is fake, right? Like he doesn't actually.
That's my point. Like if I'm talking to people in my job day to day, I don't have an accent at all. But if I'm near my grandparents, they're both 3rd, 4th generation Houstonians. They have such a thick Texas accent that I'm like, I can't help it.
Yeah, my wife does that. When my wife goes back to Japan, she becomes so Kansai dialect that I have to tell her, just can you go back to normal you? Because like she speaks so standard good Japanese to me, and to my kids. Actually, no, the kids have started when they talk to mom. At least Mari, because she is adopted
She's-
she's adopted that Kansai dialect only when talking to her mother. Even though her mother,
Oh,
for all of her
man.
life, except for when they were in Japan, speaks standard dialect.
Yeah, but is so intimate question.
I'm not gay, but I'm
My-
sorry. Thank you for asking. I'm flattered that you like me.
You know,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I had a ring and everything.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a question.
No. So, 2 questions. My friend's mom, I told you my friend's mom is Japanese. She contacted a friend of hers in Shikoku that is a manager at an Eikaiwa school and said that they want to interview me, and I have an interview tomorrow.
Good job.
I don't know how to feel because my current job is going so well here in the United States, and like I want to go to Japan.
How old are you?
I'm
How old are you?
27.
27?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Erase
Don't
that
do it.
regret. No, erase the regret. You will regret. It's a future regret that you don't go. Why don't you flash forward 10 years from now? You got 2
10 later
kids and a wife.
for NHK
How did you get to Japan?
because of that reason.
Exactly. But if you don't do that and you stay at your current job, yeah, it's a good job, but do you not have faith in yourself to be able to get another good job? Hell, you could get another good job. And
I
I
can
guarantee
do
you,
work.
if you said to the company, like, let's say you say, I'm going to go do this Eikaiwa thing in Japan. I'm only going to get $2,500 a month or roughly around that. And
But I have nothing to pay for, literally.
right, it's not as much money as you get now, maybe. But do you imagine you do that for 2 years and you realize, you know what? Japan wasn't as awesome as I thought. Whatever, I screwed up. I enjoyed it.
No,
whatever.
it's-
I'm going back to America. Then you go back to America and you go to whatever company you work for now again, or another company that does that sort of thing. You say, yeah, I was at this other job. I was doing really well, but I went to Japan for 2 years. I'm fluent in Japanese. They're going to hire you. A guy like you shows initiative. That's why, and I say this to anybody watching, it's not a debate. If you can go to Japan, go. It is the path less chosen. I know it seems like when you look on the internet that everybody goes to Japan. It's not. It's so rare that someone lives outside of the United States, much less a country like Japan or China or Korea, that going makes you so unique for a job, if that's what you're into, getting a job. It's like, okay, we have 3 people, 4 people, all with the same specs, but this guy was in Japan for 2 years. That's a distinguisher. That distinguishes you from other people. And you won't regret it. You will not regret it. You will love it. There, I said it.
どうもありがとうございました。
It's worth getting, I'll tell you, when I,
どうもありがとうございました。
yes, I'm not trying to convince, I said domo.
I'm just trying to say, like, I really appreciate you saying that. I've had so many conflicts because I've looked up job reviews, and job reviews are only posted by the people that had a bad time.
Exactly.
But
Exactly. It's the people, and by the way, when you go, don't become friends with the other English teachers. I have been in at least 2 meetings with they're the JET people, Japanese English teacher program, and they are bitter. Like I'm like, why are you even here? You guys seem to really hate the country. And these are the people that don't learn the culture. Do not become those people friends. Get Japanese friends.
No, I would like separate myself from the people who are like, I don't need to learn Japanese. It's just a cool experience. It's like,
Well, you don't need Japanese in Tokyo.
No. I'm gonna soapbox here a little bit. Why the fuck would you not learn about this culture? This is like
No.
a
Let me
case in
give
point.
you the thing that I say all the time. That's the big punch in the gut for people. And I want you to start doing this. If you like being a dick, this is the most subtly awesome way to do it. And I do it all the time. So I recently a lot in Korea. So you meet someone in Korea and they're like, yeah, I lived there for 7 years ago. Oh, wow. Your Korean must be so good. And I know that most people are not good at Korean. And I know I'm better than everybody that I meet for the most part because they don't study and they think you don't need Korean. So, and I know they're going to go, oh, actually, no. And I go, oh. And then I go, that's unfortunate. It's a dick move.
Oh my god.
I go, are you serious? Like, it's like, wait a minute, but you certainly know pekopa, which is onaka suita. Like, you certainly know onaka suita, right? They go, no. Okay, no, I mean, I guess, you've been busy. You've been busy.
Would it be like super assholey of me to say that's exactly like your wife?
Dude, she is the contradiction in my life. Honestly, me and my wife were talking the other day, and we said, because we've been married now 23 years, and I was saying, like, in these last 23 years, what's the most shocking thing that happened in our relationship? And she said, me going to the gym. She said, me going to the gym. And I said, for me, it's you not knowing English after all this time. Like, it's crazy. Like, you have to really try hard to not get fluent in English being in America.
Case in point, my friend's mom asked me to be the MC for her choir. Her choir is all Japanese and does covers of anime and Japanese drama, like openings, basically. They asked the lone blonde-haired, blue-eyed white boy to be their MC.
Well, you're special.
No. Like, what I'm saying is that, like, her mom speaks fantastic English. She's been a huge help in my learning. But let's be real. She had me play the Gaikokujin in their cover of Tokyobon, if you've seen the video.
No.
I will try to post the video for you because
I'm not gonna watch it, but okay.
Oh God, you asshole!
Well, you want me to lie and say, yeah, I'll go ahead and watch it, and the next time you talk to me, I'm like, I haven't seen it yet.
I would expect, Sensei, I would expect you'd watch it if it was particularly embarrassing to me, because it is.
Oh, are you in it?
I am in it.
All right, let's stream it right now.
I'll do it.
Hang on, I want to say something to the known persona in chat who said, I think I get it. Hey, George, you've been learning Japanese for 17 years. You must be really good. It's 30.
Oh, God.
It's 35
we are so
years.
Past that conversation.
It's 35 years. I probably should get back to the game, though, do you think? Like,
I'm sure everyone forgot about the panties, but I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I'm literally bummed out.
I'm waiting for the panties because
here's the thing that someone said. Someone said this in the stream, that if you look at the panties twice, the game will end. They think, and I'm like, I want to look at the panties 300 or 400 times. I don't mind taking the hit on points. I'm in it for the panties. I don't understand why the game would do that.
You know what? I would accept all the panties in the world if it means that we got less of the exposition fairy cat.
You don't like the exposition fairy cat?
I mean, I like it to an extent, but
his name is Chiranosuke, I think.
George, should I send this to you personally and then you play it on stream?
Just send it. Is it gonna demonetize me? I'm sure this is already demonetized, but is it gonna demonetize me?
No, it's not gonna demonetize.
All right,
this
send it.
Recorded by a friend of mine that works at.
Hurry up right now! Right now, we're gonna get live reaction right now. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to get my face.
I don't know exactly what minute it is.
Hang on, how do I get to this? There you go. Hurry up! Send it. I'll find it. I'll scroll through it. I know what you look like now. I see your picture. Oh, you sent it to me personally. Okay, hang on.
Give me a second to find the exact.
Mile High Choir. That's a funny name. Are you in Colorado?
Hey, we're in Denver now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
It's not that funny. These people are awesome. How dare you?
Oh my God. I'm already laughing.
I immediately regret this.
Sublime visual media for the ambulatory generation. That's the greatest slogan ever. For whatever this is. This is not YouTube normal. What's happening? 27 minutes.
It's at least 24 minutes.
Wait, where are you? Are you not in here yet?
I'm the only white guy.
Look at that guy.
That's probably me. And oh, God damn it!
I don't see you. I don't see you.
Just go to 24 minutes.
24 minutes. Okay. Is it?
I immediately regret this, but at the same time, it gives the chorus an undue amount of attention. And I love these people to death. Like,
Well, they all look
even
they all look like great people.
No, Yoshino-san is like in particular for Odoribonko Green.
All right. Oh wait, is that
He's
you
a
on
friend
the
of mine on
edge?
Facebook.
Are you on the edge with those?
I'm the only white guy.
Your body shape is very white. Like it's not
Well,
a Japanese body shape. And the way you're standing is very white.
You are one to fucking talk.
It takes one to know one, man.
He goes to the gym.
I do. You know, I would just saying.
二人も白人ですよね。
はい行きますよ. All right, here we go. What's happening? Play.
行きましょう。
I like how you're like waiting to do your thing.
It was a weird transition because I was being the MC for most of that.
This whole thing is weird.
It's an anime convention.
I can't hear you, man. You're not in the mic.
I'm out of camera, sensei. I'm not watching stream. because
You're
I'm
the
really
only foreigner.
I am the only Hakuji.
Guys, are you enjoying this game? There'll be panties in a second when this girl falls over.
I will say, I committed to the idea.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you're coming up.
I committed to the original idea of the character as
Nice backpack.
Pokemon backpack. You know what? Bulbasaur. Toshige da ne. Saikō na Pokemon desu. That was the idea.
They must have spent months doing this choreography.
You really did. In fact. The leader of the chorus actually convinced me quite often how they
Wait, I'm confused. Why are you part of this group?
because the mom is the my
Oh, your friend's.
woman.
You're half. Okay, you're
Yeah.
half Japanese friend's mother.
Well, she's 100% Japanese, but she's been
Born
raised
in America.
her
Right,
entire
right.
life.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, so I'll explain this one more concept to you. Okay, think I've watched. Should I keep watching?
Keep
Is it-
watching.
does it get interesting?
I mean,
more?
no less interesting than it's been so far.
Does it get more interesting?
I don't know. Do you like laughing at my expense?
I'm not laughing at you because, look, in a real honest moment here, just for a second, this is the type of person that succeeds in life. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. You've got to be able to go out there and say yes to things that are might be embarrassing. It's the people that sit back and don't do it. It's the people that say you have to have perfect pitch accent before you do output that never will get great at speaking unless they're that 1% that really can balls out go at it.
You know, that might be particularly an important point of conversation if Japanese had pitch accent, but it doesn't.
It totally does. Pitch accent. Oh my God, you don't understand. Pitch accent.
I do understand, George, but
pitch accent's everything.
I'm speaking from the position of someone who actually has studied Japanese and understands that there's
you
a
don't
difference
understand.
between
You don't understand.
arigato.
There's
and
ups
arigato.
and downs. You don't want to say arigato, do you?
No, that's exactly my point. Why are you arguing with me?
Arigato.
We're on the same page here.
Pitch accent.
Arigato, Georgie Sensei.
Wait, I thought I was trolling you. You're trolling me back saying.
No, we're trolling everyone else together, okay?
Wait, but what is your actual position?
Wait,
is your actual position that there is pitch accent?
No, there are definitely people who don't know how to pronounce in Japanese, but I'm saying that they are fucking morons because
exactly
it's easy as fuck
they are the people that haven't
to every
tried
other language on the planet. And I haven't even started learning Chinese, and you have, so you're in a better position than me to speak. but I still understand.
Let me
that
explain to
people who
you.
Don't
Chinese
understand.
has pitch accent. Holy crap.
Joji.
Tones?
Joji sensei, mate onegaishimasu.
待ってます.
Okay, so there are people who don't understand Nihongo no Hatsuon, but they are idiots. I will be that blunt about it because compared to other languages like Chinese, perhaps even Korean, to Vietnamese,
Korean is brutal, for the record.
But
even then, Korean doesn't have pitch. Korean doesn't have pitch accent.
I'm going off of what you
though.
have said. What I'm saying is that Japanese, relatively speaking, is a, I, u, e, o, and a combination of all of those with different syllables. Relatively speaking, it is
by the way,
English,
you can learn. What's your website where you
it's
teach?
relatively easy pronunciation.
What's the app that you created in Coco? In the Coco, the Apple app creator software?
By the way, what's going on in chat right now? Because I'm like,
I don't know. I can't see.
I wonder how many people are laughing at my fatness.
No one has said anything actually. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong one. Yeah.
Of
I
course.
was actually looking at the fat Japanese people. I was really surprised they exist.
Hey,
Wait, there was fat Japanese people in here?
Yeah, in the video, there were 2, I think.
Well, there are fat Japanese people, especially
Yeah.
if they live in America.
アメリカに住んでいる日本人だからさ。
そうですよ. Where is the general? I can never find the general.
でもさ、完璧な。
Feel bad though. That's your.
Wait, you gotta see
video
the-
to try and count them.
Dude, you gotta see the picture they posted in chat in the.
Level up. What's this?
I am really
Oh.
worried. Hey! Hey!
Elton John.
If that is the worst you guys can do, Elton John, I will fucking take
No,
it.
here's the worst they can do. Look at the live stream. This is the worst they can do. This is what they say you look like right here.
Hey, that was posted like 30 minutes ago. No, that was posted 30.
Poor Matt.
Are you,
Poor
wait.
Matt, if you're watching, dude, I'm I really do
Wait.
support what you do. I think
wait,
you're
George,
genius.
are you on Pacific time?
Yes.
Oh, damn, you're on right on the cusp.
Yeah. Yes, I am on the cusp. Of...
No, but like, if you guys are comparing me to Elton John, I'll take it. I love it. I love Elton John.
I think it was just the star glasses. Yeah. I think that's it.
It
It's
was,
really funny
but like,
that
watch
levels
the
up
original
by
Tokyo
doing that.
one. It's
You probably nailed it.
I did indeed, but what's your point? だから何?
だからよ。なんもねえよ。
日本語のスラングですよね。
All right, well, listen. I was trying to play a game.
Oh God.
I was trying to play a game. Now, I don't know what
2
happened.
hours you tried to play that game.
I was trying to play this game. I'm ready to see some panties. And you panty blocked me.
Not cool.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, George.
No, it's
This
cool.
was-
Does anyone else who was like patiently in here want to say something? I
Yeah,
feel like
anyone else, please. I will be silent from here on out.
Nope.
Cheyenne's good.
No, I'm fine. I just like listening. My
All right,
Japanese
okay.
not good enough either to speak it.
Okay, if no one else wants to talk, then let's do it, George.
Hashtag
Come on,
give me the
let's
panties.
play the game.
So-
I'll try to read it.
Oh, you ready? You gonna do it now?
We're ready after 2
Okay.
hours.
Okay, hang on. Make sure you get on
Hey,
YouTube.
guys. Sorry,
I am watching the stream.
Okay, here we go. Just read this. Oh yes.
George, after
Yes.
1 year, 1年後, I will.
Are you
Sorry.
the AJAT guy? Are you the guy that's gonna be getting AJAT? You're the one that's challenged me for the AJAT thing.
No, after a year, I'll do exactly what Jack did today.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah,
You'll be claiming that you'll be screwing with me on the live stream.
I'll take the torch. Like,
Take the torch. Okay.
yeah, like.
Because you have a long way to go. Because Son of Flynn, Jack's done really well. He's already been. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to say in the end. I just now remembered it finally. So when you go to Japan, like you already kind of have this now. One of the weirdest positions you can get into, but yet a very good position, is you become someone's pet. I've talked about this before. I don't know if you remember it. I've talked about it maybe 2 or 3 times. But you become their pet.
I heard stuff like that.
They take you in. You become their token gaijin friend.
I'm so okay with that.
Yeah, you're already doing it. You're the token gaijin in that group, so that's how I know you're on your way, because you have no shame. You're doing great.
Oh wow. Okay, well I'm gonna tie this rope right here and hang myself tonight. Okay.
Well, if it doesn't work out, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
You know that's my kind of humor, right?
Now you know tomorrow I have to have a video with the suicide hotline up and like apologies and like book sales tank because I said that.
I'm sure to record it as a counterpoint to your marketing scheme. Like literally the interview I'm having is with an Australian, so like it's not like I'm being. Yeah.
Well, is it for Jet? J-E-T?
No, this is. So my friend's mom contacted a friend of hers who is a member of this company, and
you're already in. You realize that, right? You're already in.
I know. She's literally told me like they want you to fucking come.
If you don't go, you will regret this until the day you die. Because what you're doing right now is normal. You got to go. Have no hesitation.
I want to do what you have done. I would love to be a translator.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
But like, I want to do better than you did. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
You're like my chichi. Like,
well, you know that the student always has the advantage on the teacher.
Well, then call me fucking Darth Vader.
Because the student learns from the teacher faster than the teacher learned for themselves. So
exactly.
The
Hence
whole
Darth Vader. I don't know why this analogy wasn't properly understood.
You mean
it's like the teacher. What is it? The student, blah, 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 the teacher or something has become the teacher.
Once I was the learner, but now I am the master.
Yes,
hey,
it's true. But they took a lot of that. They took a lot of that from Japanese, by the way.
I know they did. I literally watch Empire of Dreams. It's the biography of the Star Wars movies. It's great. Anyone who talks to me from here on out, like if you talk to me about Star Wars, I'm gonna get like semi-wet. And sorry to demonetize you there, George.
You know what, man? Star Wars, I try. You know,
no, George, don't say it. We're gonna get into
every movie I have watched with my daughters has been spot on. I nailed it. Like Matrix, whatever I showed them. Arisa got hardcore into Star Trek.
Matrix is shit.
I failed with Mario on the Star Trek side because she didn't want to do it because I liked it. But dude, Star Wars universally they could not get through. Even the very first Star Wars is so slow moving for them. They did not like it. They won't even go watch it with me. But I'm not I don't know. Did you say
it's literally I've not met a single feminine person that has legitimately like enjoyed, and I hate to sound sexist here. I just have not met anyone who is both and as much as
can I give you a preview of tomorrow? Hey guys, I just want to talk a little bit about what happened yesterday. To all the women that watched, I just want to make sure you understand that the views of Son of Flynn are not my views. I respect.
Hey, don't throw me under the bus like that, you fucking coward.
And also, I really want to apologize for Son of Flynn bringing up suicide the way he did. And
what?
Because honestly, you all know that I've had my own bout with suicidal thoughts, and obviously, I would never, ever make jokes about suicide. But Son of Flynn, maybe he's a little bit callous. I understand, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
But tune in tomorrow for more panty games.
Yeah.
Sorry to the women, but
what did you see from that high horse, George?
Yeah, I gotta feel that donkey dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I said in the very first episode of this series, which was yesterday, I am a pig and I admit it freely.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You are literally, dude. You are climbing over my husk. Oh my god! Like literally, like I made jokes in a conscientious manner about suicide and differences in culture, not meaning to come off as any kind of judgmental. Just
You know what's going to
simply
happen is like
recognizing what I-
tomorrow, there's going to be a Philip DeFranco show talking about what's the big deal with Japanese from Zero. It's like,
Polyglot George explains.
what happened? The hello, you beautiful bastards! You know,
Fox,
doing the show.
Fox
Let's just
News
get
is
to
going to
it.
take the opportunistic high ground and be
Let's
like,
talk
this guy's
about-
son of Flynn, he loves Japanese from Zero.
If you
Who's
don't
a
know
fucking-
who Polyglot George is, like, oh shit.
Tommy, Lauren and I are going to get into a fight tomorrow. Look forward to that, guys. Tanoshimi ni.
Wait a minute, what happened? What happened with her?
Oh.
楽しみに待つ。楽しみに待つ。
What throws me off is when you're really pretty and then you have that level of stupidity. Oops! Oh God, I got to apologize to all the people that love her now tomorrow.
No. Be like, go to AJET, you fucking cowards.
All right, I'm gonna say this last thing because I gotta go. Did you see that interview with Avenatti and Tucker Carlson?
God. You mean in between? Oh God, I don't want to say it. I want to say it now, but I don't want to.
The answer is yes or no. I don't know what's the problem. Did you see it?
Oh, I okay.
So
I'm
this
gonna
is the thing
message
that I
you.
could not believe.
George,
they
I'm
were
gonna
doing.
message you personally because I don't want to say this publicly.
Listen, I want to say something. This was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. So Avenatti apparently is going to run for president, and I will vote for that guy because we need someone that can shoot
I
down
will
Trump.
vote for him hard.
Yeah, but you know what they put on the screen when he's on that show? Creepy porn lawyer. That's what they put on the screen. That's his title.
George,
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Are you in Polyglot or are you in Japanese from Zero?
I'm in Polyglot right now. We're hanging up. No, I'm going back to panties. Let's stop this, man. This is I already see this last one. This is another.
No, I'm sending you a personal message. I just want to make sure I'm sending it to the right person.
No. If you send it to me personally, then it's not any channel.
I can't find you.
You just sent me something, didn't you? You sent me your video.
Theoretically.
You right-click my name and you. Oh,
you disappeared.
No. I'm here now. I'm online. Click me. I'm going back offline. 3.
I found you.
Okay. All right. I gotta go. I'm gonna go back to this game.
Okay.
I am gonna shit talk you the entire time though. Cool.
Nice.
You dick.
All right. I'll see you guys in the game.
Hey.
Thanks. Hey, thanks for talking with me though. I think this, honestly, the game is the least important part of this video now. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye. God, that's finally over. Hate that guy. All right, let's get back to this game. Just at least a little bit. At least a little bit. We got to get back to this game. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. I got to get some buttamas here. Oh wait, I can't see this on my screen again. Hang on. Not on my main screen. Okay. Oops. Wrong. Why did I do that again? All right. So, let me see. Gamen chuo ni hyoji sareteru kasoru, or is that kanuru? I always get my so's and my uns mixed up. Target to me ni awasete button owasato itazura gujiko dekimasu. Okay. So, in the center of the cursor, if you take the cursor that is displayed in the center of the screen and match it up with the target name and push the circle button, you can begin your mischievousness. All I need is like 3 more screens of explanation before I start. Okay. それでは、いたずらスタートです。いたずらパートスタート. Okay, this is where we start. Okay. Oh my god, how many screens? Okay, まずはどれでも構わないのでカーソルをターゲットメインに合わせて丸ボタンを押してください。So, doesn't matter which one you do, just put the target. Okay, blah blah blah, got it. Can we get 3 more screens?
鍵どこ？
Where is the key?
っていうか、私鍵なんて閉めた覚えないんだけど。
I don't remember even locking the key.
どうしよう。本が取り出せないよ。
Here's my bet. It's not even the right book. All this trouble, it's not the right book. It's her diary or something. Oh my god, am I still not able to play this game? This is the first time I'm able to actually do something. Okay. Garbage can. Door. Very limited space. This is all I can do. The target name is not happening. Can't. I cannot. Like, it's not lighting up on anything. Oh wait. Is that? I don't know what I'm doing. Like. Wait, there was some other buttons. Oh, locations. Okay, that's right. Oh, otosu. Okay, and then X.
白之助、これは
What about really for every? Just do it.
時間が止まったのら。
Time has stopped.
時間が
時間が？
幽霊や幽体は時間を止めることができるのら。
Projections and spirits can stop time.
いや、もっと正確に言えば、
Saying
時
it
間
more
という
correctly.
流れの中に停滞できると言うべきか。
Teitai. Okay, Teitai. Don't know this word. Chisho.org. I bet Jack knows this word. Jack knows all the words. Teitai. Stagnate. Delay. Huh. Falling in arrears. Okay, so saying it more correctly, the flow of time can be delayed. That's what I should have said. というべきか。
例えば、川に流した笹舟は放っておけば川と同じ速度で流れていくだけだけど。
Okay, what is that? Paper boat or something? What is that? Oh my god, what kind of boat is that? Sasabune, is that what he said? Sasabune. Okay, Sasabune it. Oh, that's not even the right kanji. What? Sasa. Dude, that kanji. Oh, I was gonna say that kanji doesn't even show up. Oh, bamboo. Really? So it's not. Oh, it's bamboo grass. It's a smaller species of running bamboo that do not shed their teeth. See, I'm so embarrassed that I didn't know how to say generally smaller pieces of running bamboo that do not shed their sheaths in Japanese. I should have known that. You know what I'm saying? But okay, there's Sasabune is a toy bamboo leaf boat. I should have known that. You know, my history with Japan, should have known that, man. I knew Jack knew that. Okay. So, for example, if you, the toy bamboo leaf boat that you let flow down the river, if you leave it alone, it will flow at the same speed as the river.
笹舟にモーターとスクリューがついていれば、川のある地点にとどまり続けることができる。
If on the bamboo leaf boat you have a motor and a screw, then it can stop at one part of the river. It can hold its
こ
position.
こでのモーターとスクリューは貴様の霊力を指すら。
So this motor and screw is what is your spirit power.
わかったような、わからないような。
I get it, but like I don't get it.
じゃあシンプルにこう考えてみたら、
So why don't you think about it simply this way?
幽霊や幽体は時間に関する物理法則が適用されない存在なのら。
Okay. Projections and spirits the physical laws of time do not apply to them. They don't exist even for them.
したがって幽霊や幽体は時を自在に操ることができるのら。
So they can manipulate Jizai? Jizai. That should be something I know. By themselves, I'm guessing? Freely. Jizai. Oh, Jiu Jizai. Okay, okay. Jizai. I would have said Jiuni. That's what I would have said. But Jizai. Okay. What's a good translation for shitagatte? Embarrassing. Therefore. Consequently. Consequently. They can freely manipulate time. Good. Good information.
とにかくこれだけは覚えておいてほしい。
Well, anyways, I want to at least remember this.
霊力を行使できるのは、要するにいたずらを実行できるのは時間を止めている間だけ。
So I can only do the mischievous stuff while I have stopped time.
古来館の住人が見ている前でリアルタイムに霊力を使うことはできないから注意するらよ。
Be warned that in real time you cannot use your spirit power while the residents of the Koraikon are watching. Okay. Seriously, everything here takes a long time to get through. She wasn't watching though, so... Oh, she wasn't.
落ちてきた。
なんか落ちてきた! Yay! Got some good tamas there. ただいま片付け中です。しばらくお待ちください。
びっくりしたな、もう。
Oh, so surprising.
やったのだ。
I gotta do the same one. What do you think?
見事、ぶったまをゲットしたのら。
Impressive. You got a buttama.
どうしたのら。嬉し
I
く
would
ないの
like to
ら。
have put up her dress to see her panties. Are you not happy? I think that's what he's thinking.
あんまり
Not really.
どうして。
Why?
ぶったまって魂のかけらなんだろ。
Buttama is a small part of their spirit, right?
いいのかよ、そんな大事なもんもらっちゃって。
Is it okay that I take such an important thing?
ああ、そんなことを気にしてたのら。
You were worried about that such
大
thing?
丈夫なのら。
Don't worry about it. It's not a
今
problem.
ぐらいの量のぶったまだったら5、60個もらったところで死にはしないのら。
The amount of buttama that you got, if you got 5 or even 60 of them, they wouldn't even die.
例えるなら大木の枝から葉っぱを1枚拝借するようなもので。
It's like taking one leaf from a very large branch.
そっか。
それに欠けた魂は一晩も寝れば完璧に回復しちゃうしね。
And also, the broken off spirit, if they sleep just one night, it will completely I think it was in English, but Jack knows how to say this in English. Replenish itself. There we go.
だから気にせずガンガンぶったまを集めていくといいのら。
Andrew says, I swear to God, George, in a year I'll translate all this stuff without missing a word. Good effing luck. だから気にせずガンガンぶったまを集めていくといいのら。So therefore, without any worry at all, just go ahead and push hard and collect those buttamas. 以上のような流れで部屋のあちこちにあるターゲットを選んでいたずらをしてブッタマを集めていってください。So with the flow 以上のような like you just did, target things, select targets all around the room and be mischievous and collect buttamas. Okay, I don't feel bad about it. Can I get 3 more screens explaining what to do? 味方を驚かして。Okay, so can I do this one again? Nice. You guys see that? I'm doing that for you guys. It won't let me go over there though. So I'm sorry. And I can't wrap around. Oh wait. Okay. Where's the zoom? Can I get some zoom? feel like the high ones are better.
くそ、ナルギノのやつ気づいてくれないみたいだ。
No, what'll happen is the known persona. Your Japanese is so amazing. You even know different species of bamboo. How did you get so good? I studied by myself. Yeah, I studied all by myself. No one helped me at all. Yeah, I'm just genius. Okay. Oh, she didn't even notice it.
あれ、ぶったまが出てこないな。
How come there's no butama?
ぶったまげさせられなかったからら。
つまり、いたずらしても驚かせることができなければ、ぶったまは手に入らないと。
Oh, this was my fail to teach me that. Even if I do mischievous things and she doesn't get frightened, then I can't get any butama. I was like, this is like the longest tutorial of any game I've ever played. Yep.
さっきも言ったが、貴様が今使える霊力の回数には限りがある。
I said it before, but the amount of spirit power times you can use is limited.
ぶったまげない、外れ面を選ばないで、
Like they're using this as a verb.
ぶったまげない。当た
Buttamagenai.
り面を的確に選んでいくのらよ。
外れ面を選ばないで、ぶったまの手に入る当たり面を的確に選んでいくのら。So in other words, 外れ, I don't know what the zura is there, but 外れ is you miss. It's like a miss. And atari is a hit. So you have to make sure you get the hits. Yeah, I think you're right, Ryan. This is a visual novel. I'm not gonna toast that. They're forcing me to do this thing, and I don't want to fall into their like this is not fun. I just want to stay here for a while. She's so cute. Why can't I enjoy her more? Why won't they let me switch the camera to the right position, you know? Oh, I wasn't here before. Was I? Oh, this is the first place I was. Dang it. That's the only option I have. Okay. Yay. Tadaima katatsuki chū desu. Shibaraku omachi kudasai. Currently cleaning up. Please wait.
びっくりした。
Oh, shocking. So surprised. We don't say this in English. I was surprised. Level up. Exactly. These guys are bad at camera angles. Wait. 今日は物が倒れる日だな. So that's from the person living here said that. Okay, well, good. 人類絶滅 is that what that was? 絶望 I don't remember how to read that. 回数. Okay, so mankind hasn't died. Oh, okay, and then red zone 達成回数, the amount of times that I wait. 着 oh, Chinese is messing with me. That's Dao. What is that? 着せ. It's 着せ, right? Zone 着 is that, hang on. 着 it looks like touchy though. I'm not reading that right. Oops. completely not reading that right. Tochaku. It's the toe in Tochaku. That's what I'm screaming. Totsu? Is it to? Oh, no. No. Touch. That looks like Tachi to me. It is Tachi. Alright. What is this word? Totatsu. Didn't I just say that? I thought I said that at one point. Okay. Amount of times you reach the red zone. Totatsu. Totatsu. Okay. Alright. I didn't read that. There was no red zone possibilities.
おめでとうなのら。霊
Congratulations.
力レベルがアップして1になったのら。
I'm level 1 now on the spirit level.
称号のランクも1段階上がって
And
初
my
級
title
霊
ranks
術
up
師
1.
に
I'm now Shokyurei Jutsushi. I'm now a beginner spirit Jutsushi. Not magician, Jutsushi. Jutsushi. Technique user. That's a great example of good English.
よし
No panties!
これでようやくハート型の鍵が動かせ
I
るぞ
finally can move the heart key. Koko made no play dataをセーブしますか? Yep. Why was that? Oh. Panties. I want to save it right here. Get there. Save しました. And 戻る. Oh, panties. I feel like this is a good spot to
さ
end.
てと
Yeah, this is a good spot to end. Because we had a lot of intermission in between. At least we got some game in there. Thanks for... Oh, my back. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to Arizona tomorrow. I will not be playing this game for the next 4 days. 5 days. So, I will see you later. Yeah, that's it, guys. Come on, man. I was doing a lot. So, let's see. I'm going to have to give this a different... What should I name this one? Totally sidetracked. That's gonna be the name of this. Alright, that's the name of this. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. じゃあねー。